Hello, love. Welcome back to another reading for the collective to look into what we need to know right now. I'm recording this on April 9th. It's going to go live tomorrow on April 10th. So let's see what's in the energies right now. I know that a lot of planets are entering Aries in the next week or so, and we're going to have the new moon in Aries next Friday, and I will try to get a video done for that one as well. But for now, let's see what is going on. I pulled from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle to kind of get an overall energy of what's going on right now. The first card I got was Moving Forward Fearlessly. There is a lot of fear-mongering going on, especially on social media. If you have seen it, a lot of spiritual people are fear-mongering. There is a lot going on. People are saying the apocalypse is coming, the end of the world's coming. A lot of people are negating that by saying it's a new shift, a new timeline. You know, take what resonates. If this fear-mongering is getting you anxiety, leave it alone. Don't listen to it. Don't watch it. Stop it. That's what they're telling me to tell you. Because right now, while things are really heavy and things are really dense and low vibration, we need to have more laughter. The fairies are saying we're taking life too seriously. I don't know that we're taking life too seriously right now. That's what the card means. But definitely laughter is going to help raise your vibration, help ease some of the anxiety that you're feeling. It could just be, you know, talking with a friend and remembering a funny moment that you guys experienced together, or, you know, talking about something your kid did, because let me tell you, kids are hilarious. They can always make you laugh. Something like that, but get more laughter into your everyday routine to help you rise above this, rise above what's going on, rise above the low vibration, dense energy that's out there right now. Okay. The last card that I pulled from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle is Environmental Awareness. And yes, this is definitely preserving the earth, taking care of the animals, taking care of our earth, taking care of Mother Earth, protecting Mother Gaia, whatever it is that you want to resonate with. But I'm also picking up that it is awareness of your environment around you, awareness of what you are allowing into your vibration, what you're listening to, what you're reading, what you're watching. Make sure that you spend some time in high vibrational entertainment, is what I just heard, to help negate some of this negative low energy denseness, this fear mongering, whatever it is that's, I don't know. I come across all this all the time. I don't look for it. What I look for is high vibration, positive messages to help me through my day. And I get messages all the time of people doing this weird fear mongering thing. So please just take care of yourself. Mental health is very important right now. Taking care of yourself is very important right now. So then I went to the Higher Self Oracle and pulled 4 cards from there. We do have anger. A lot of people are angry right now. We're angry about what's happening in the world. We're angry about, you know, our gas prices going up, our cost of living going up, our groceries going up, everything's going up except for our incomes. So I think a lot of people are angry right now. They don't really, I think that we're being told to be angry so that we can divide instead of unite. And I think if we can just unite, you know, this is bringing me back to 9/11, 2001. I remember when that happened. And I remember the solidarity. We were coming together and building a solidarity that we didn't have. And I haven't felt since, honestly. We were coming together as a nation. We were loving one another. There wasn't this, oh, I'm better than them, they're worse than me. There was none of this. There was no division. It didn't feel like a lot of division. It felt like we were coming together to band together to protect what we had as our own lives. And I'm talking about the people in America. So if you're not in United States, you may have seen this from where you live. And if you did, that's great. But I felt that. I really did. And I don't feel that anymore. I feel like we're all against each other right now, and I don't like it at all. I want us to be that cohesive unit again. I want us to all love each other. And I think we're heading to that place, but it's going to be rough getting there. And while anger is better than feeling nothing, it's not a good place to stay in because it is a low vibration feeling. The best vibration is love. Okay, then we have take the first step. This is taking that first step towards making your dreams happen. This is taking that first step, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what all these other people out there in social media are saying, take the first step. Do something that you need to do for you. Again, like I said with the mental health piece, with the environmental awareness, take care of yourself. Taking that first step will lead you to great things. It may even cause a lot of us to change directions in what we didn't think we were going to do. You could have had a dream of how your career was going to go, and now you're being, led to change your direction. I know that happened for me. If you've watched me for a while and you've seen some of my videos, I will say that I've been a nurse for 20 years. And then after 20 years, it didn't resonate with me anymore. I didn't like it. I changed directions. And it didn't come out of nowhere. It was because I had moved across the country. And for a while, I was a stay-at-home mom to raise my babies. And then I went back to work and I said, okay, I don't want to be a nurse anymore. I was looking for jobs that were non-nursing related. And every time I'd have an interview, oh, you're a nurse. Why aren't you looking for a nurse job? And so that really was difficult. Because no one would hire me without, because I was a nurse, and they thought that I expected to be paid a lot of money. So then I did end up being a nurse for a few more years, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And I did get a lucky break, and someone did hire me for a non-nursing position, so I broke free of that, and it's been fine. But I did change direction, not expecting to really. It just kind of was one day, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to change direction. I need to do something different. With that, we also have the pause card, and it kind of looks like someone who is meditating or praying, and just, taking that moment. And I do feel like no matter who you are, no matter what your religious belief is, your spiritual belief, meditation is something we should all do. And whether you call it meditating, whether you call it praying, whatever resonates with you, take that. But we need to do more of it. We need to do more of envisioning our lives the way we want them, so that it can happen. We can put it out there. First tarot card is Ace of Cups. This is saying that the hand of the divine is handing a new beginning that is so emotionally fulfilling. It makes you very happy. It brings you so much joy. I love this. I think once we release the fear and anger, we move into the laughter and we get our joy back. I love this. Yeah, then we got the Queen of Cups. She is a Cancer, so if you are a Cancer or have a Cancer placement in your chart anywhere, you're showing up strongly here. This is bonus points for you. She's also a very psychic and very in tune. She's in tune with her emotions, in tune with her gifts, and she knows things. She knows things that people don't know. And she's that person that's very loving and just like this, teddy bear of a person that hugs everybody. This is who this is. So I do feel like joy is coming. Stay in, your feelings. I'm hearing stay grounded in your feelings. It's hard to be grounded when you are on water. But I heard stay grounded in your feelings. And there is some ground underneath her. She's kind of like on a peninsula, kind of out in the middle, or an island or something out in the middle of that water. And she is grounded. So I was hearing stay grounded in your feelings. Because sometimes, especially water signs, we let our feelings get the better of us. And we need to kind of overcome that a little bit. That's what I heard. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Wands. This is the card that says, you've tried something 8 times. But you did it the same way all 8 times. And this card says, okay, try it again, but this time tweak it and do something a little bit differently. I feel like this is related to what's going on in the world right now. Things have been tried over and over and over again and nothing's being done, but someone needs to come up and do it differently. And I heard the word accountability. That's all I'm going to say about that. Then we have We have the Lovers. And yes, this could talk about love. And with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups, there could definitely be new love coming into your life if you're looking for that. Get in a high vibration state of mind. Laugh more, and be more aware of people, because you may have an admirer kind of watching you and you're not aware of it because you're not paying attention. Okay. But if this is love for you, it is someone who is your soulmate coming in. This is the love of your life, I heard. Okay. But for those of us who already have the loves of our lives, we could be, renewing that relationship and that fire, that passion, or we're at a crossroads and we have a choice to make. And it could be that we have a choice to make regarding how we react to what's going on in the world, how we move forward, because we have this card, take the first step. We need to move forward and keep going and not let anything stop our progress, not let anything halt our progress. Six of Swords. This card has been stalking me for months and I haven't figured out exactly what it's about. I've had people tell me it is about a new version of myself that I am waking up to. But anyways, this is not my reading. This is your reading. So the Six of Swords talks about moving on to calmer shores. You can see the water is choppy here, but it's smoother up here. And this woman and this boy, they are on this boat with nothing but the clothes on their backs. They are leaving something behind that doesn't serve them anymore, and they're moving on to a better life. And I feel like, especially in the US, we are moving on to a better life eventually. It's going to happen. And swords are the second fastest cards. Like wands are measured in days, swords are measured in weeks. So it could be that things are going to be happening to change where we're at, to improve our situation. And I love seeing this. I really want our situation to improve because things in this country are not going very well. I feel like that's all anyone is talking about is what's going on in our country. Another card that I've been getting a lot lately is the Eight of Cups, and that came out again. This is saying you're walking away from something that no longer brings you joy. These 8 cups are all empty. They're not bringing anyone joy anymore. So it's time to walk towards that eclipse. And you're walking in the darkness because in the lunar eclipse, it's dark, right? You're walking in the darkness. Actually, I'm picking up that you're walking towards like the moon card, because the moon card is, it's about things that are hidden, things that are unknown. And you don't know what you're walking into. But what you do know is what you're leaving behind isn't helping, isn't bringing you joy anymore. So you're walking away from it and you're walking to something unknown. And let me tell you, as a Scorpio sun, that actually excites me. I do like walking away from things that don't serve me anymore, even if it is in the unknown and I don't know what's going to happen. And then the other parts of my chart like make me overthink everything. As I said this, the Eight of Swords, overthinking things, thinking you're trapped, thinking you're in a situation you can't get out of. You can. Like, we can all get out of this situation if we chose to. If we chose to do something about it, we could get out of it. And lead us to celebration and being set free. If this is regarding love for some of you, which I do see love here at all, I do. We got the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers. Eight of Cups could definitely lead to love. Six of Swords could talk about love. But this is a marriage card if it's talking about love. This is the 1111 card also, new beginnings, setting yourself free. I love this. It's like reaching the finish line. To reach your wishes coming true. I love this. So there's definitely something that needs to be left in the past. There's a decision that needs to be made. Try it again. Change it up a little bit. Make a decision. Leave something in the past that isn't serving you anymore. And then you will find happiness and celebration and your wishes coming true. These are two very wonderful cards. I love these cards. Don't forget to take that pause, though, and meditate. All right, I'm going to end this reading with some angel numbers. 1111, make a wish. Yes, this card says make a wish. But that's not exactly the whole point of it. It's not that just because you say, hey, universe, I want this wish granted, that it's going to be so. It's something that you've been manifesting, something you've been wanting for a while, and you're taking the action steps to make them happen. And we had that message with the take that first step. You've got to take action on your manifestations to make them become reality. You have to do something to make your wishes come true. And that's what that's about. We can't just sit around and say, okay, I want this to happen, and poof, it happens. Like, that's not how it works. 777 luck. Things are getting luckier. Times are getting luckier. We're going to have what we want. I do want to say, yes, manifestation is about bringing in things you want, having the life you want, and in some ways kind of thinking about yourself. But don't do it to the point that you're being mean and nasty to other people. All right. The last card that I got is 510 Rebellion. I think it's time that we rebel against tradition. We rebel against what doesn't bring us joy anymore, and we go towards what brings us joy. And you know what? I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm working on my own business, as most of you know if you've been watching me for a while, and I've given up a 20-year career as a nurse, which I went to school for. I even got a master's degree, and I'm not using that right now. But you know what? I feel great about being the rebel. I've always been kind of the black sheep of my family. But anyways, I feel great about being the rebel. I think all of you should as well too. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, that link is in the description and the About section. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and share. I wish you all the best and brightest blessings.